From steamed to preserved to fried and double-boiled, Chinese food culture is long in history and rich and diverse. But one of the most neglected, undervalued treasures of the Orient is the chopstick, a simple yet elegant eating utensil that is a vital part of the Chinese, Japanese, and Korean food culture, even in modern day. Its origins can be traced back to some 3,000 years ago and present itself in a rather unusual fashion. Dr. Wing-On Yang, a Chinese culture specialist at the Hong Kong University, helped shed some light on this matter.
We're in legend period, and one of our ancestors gone back home and tried to take his lunch, and well, in the boiling soup, he tried to take something from the boiling soup, and it's too hot. The soup is too hot, so he can't find anything. So he find two pieces of bamboo pieces or two pieces of wood to try to stick something up and take as food. Actually, the invention of chopsticks, actually, I think is also from fork. I believe that fork and knife appear in Chinese society is much more earlier than chopsticks. 2 minutes ago, there's around 2140 BC to 1730 BC. We can find underground that they use fork, and knife on table. So probably if we don't use chopsticks, probably we just like others in Canada or in America or in Europe, we use fork and knife.
People used to cook their food in large pots. Of course, using a fork or knife to pick out from a boiling pot of liquid isn't very efficient. Eventually, people began to use twigs broken off from trees. Population growth began to reach a significant number, and people began to realize that they had to use fewer natural resources, such as wood and charcoal, to conserve fuel. As a result, food is often chopped into small pieces for easier cooking. The chopstick became a utensil of choice. In China, chopsticks are made of wood and bamboo, mainly because they are cheap, don't leave an aftertaste, and are easy to split. You may find, however, that other chopsticks are made of metal, ivory, or wood.
And you can see that's one of the Chinese customs that if you are in upper class, you can use something in jade, in ivory, in steel, in silver, and even in gold. But somehow, if your parents were dead or something like that, you still use a wooden one.
In the kitchen, the type of material used may matter. Wood and bamboo is the most common for cooking, as unlike plastic, which may melt in high temperatures, it provides a good grip and has low temperature conduction. Mr. Paul Hun, store manager of an authentic chopstick store in Hong Kong, was willing to talk more about the production each style of chopsticks went through.
We will consider the people, let the local people, what they want, and we just follow their suggestion. And then we will try to design some special pairs to chopstick to sell them.
There are some etiquette practices and superstitions revolving around chopsticks that one has to take heed when using them.
In Chinese family, in a large family, you just need to take food in between the dish in between you, but not the dish in between the opposite side. Okay, that is very impolite manner. And you mustn't put your tongue to lick off the rice or vegetable with a stick on your chopsticks. And most of all, you must not, remember that even nowadays, the bowl of rice here, you must not put the chopstick in this way. You only use this as a kind of sacrifice offerings, to your ancestors or so-called gods, like this. Yeah, never do this. Actually, if you do this, you are scolding the one opposite side. He passed away.
After the SARS outbreak, many people became much more cautious about sharing food with others. Traditionally, food from each dish was taken using each person's personal chopsticks. However, the practice has changed. It is becoming more and more popular to ask for a few pair of public chopsticks, so your own chopsticks will never have to touch dishes open to people around the table. It is almost unbelievable how two simple pieces of wood can affect so much in culture. Despite its plain and seemingly unremarkable appearance, it has become an important symbol of the East. A taste of the Orient would not be complete without this unique experience.